Guys, what's up beautiful people? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome, or rather welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, my good name is Mercy. In case you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for appreciating my content and for supporting me in this journey of content creation. I really do appreciate, and I thank you so much. So just in case you're new here, kindly don't leave this channel without subscribing and without hitting that notification bell, so that anytime I upload a new video you get notified. So guys, welcome back again to another episode of Business Elite with me. I'm sure I'm enlightening you on something that you need to know on the business that you can start with your amount of capital that you have, and I hope it's going to help you somewhere of what in what I tell you in my videos. So welcome to this episode, and today guys, I'm back again with this video. This video is about a business that you can start, but for you to see the profit of this business, or for you to see the good thing about this business, you have to be very cautious and very careful on what you're doing. It's a very lucrative business in Kenya. It's a very profitable business, but it will be profitable to you if you do it right. And so the business that I'm talking today is about water purification business, or water vending business. This is a business that it's mostly done in the urban areas, because in the urban areas so many people need water to use for drinking. Apart from other uses in their house, they need water for drinking, and not all water in the urban areas is clean, so they need purified water, or rather clean water for them to drink. So this business does well in so many or various urban areas around the country. So this is what I'm going to talk about today. And of course, just like any other business, you need a business plan for this business, and that's why I'm here today to talk to you about each and everything that you need in order for you to start this business. So number one thing that you need to, when you're starting this business, this is a business plan. Number one thing that you need is your allocation. You need to set a strategic location on where you're going to set this business. This business will do well in maybe in an estate where there are so many people, where there are so many households, so many people need water for drinking. In commercial buildings where people are working, of course, water is life, and each and every person needs water for drinking each and every day. So each and every time that you need to start this business, you need to know, where am I going to set this business? Am I going to set in a place where it's a commercial area, or am I going to set this business in an estate where there are so many people, so many households, so many people are living in that area, and they can buy water for consumption from you? So you need to be very careful on where you're going to locate your business. Another thing, number two thing that you need to consider in this business is your source of water. Where are you going to get this water for you to purify? Are you going to get the water from the from the tap water, that is the water from the municipal council of your location, or of your area, or of your town? Maybe you're in Nairobi, Nyeri, Kisumu, Bungoma. Where are you located? Where are you going to get this water to purify from? Is it from the tap water, that is the municipal water? Is it from the borehole? Is it from a dam? Is it from a river? Where are you going to get this water from? You need to consider that. Now, another thing that you need to consider, it's when you're starting this business, you need to have some licenses and permits for you to start this business. You can't just start this business just like that without having licenses, and without having to comply with some regulation that are under water protection. And so which are these licenses that you need for you to start this business? So number one license that you need is a KEBS permit. That is the Kenya what? Kenya Bureau of Standards permit. You need that each and every maybe the commodity that you are selling, it needs to have that standardization mark for you to start this business. This diamond mark of quality is very, very important, because you're even going to gain trust from your customers and something like that. So number one permit that you need to have is a KEBS permit. Number two permit that you need to have is a single business permit from the municipal council of your town or of your location. Of course, that is in each and every business that you start. So number two is a single business permit. Number three permit that you need is a permit from the public health department. Of course, this water is for human consumption, and of course the public health department have to come in to look at each and everything that you are going to undertake in that business. Is it safe for personal or for human consumption? So you need to have that permit from the health department. Another permit that you need to have is a permit from WARMA. WARMA is Water Resource Authority Management in Kenya. This is because if you are not getting your water from the tap water, that is the municipal council water, you're getting it from another source, you need to have a WARMA certificate for them to give you for them to see if you are following the abstraction regulation that are in the WARMA regulations. Another permit that you need to have is a NEMA certificate, that is the National Environmental Management Authority permit. Although not all bottling companies have this certificate, but it's a very, very valuable and very, very valuable permit that you need to have with you. And the last but not the least is the KRA certificate. Of course, just like any other business in Kenya, you need to pay taxes, and that's why you need to have a KRA certificate. Those are 6 certificates that you should have when starting this business. And do not take this lightly. This is because for your business to do well and for your business not to have problems, or each and every time you are running up and down because the county council are at your area, you're closing up the business because you do not have all these certificates. It's not good. So you need to have a plan on how you're going to acquire these 6 certificates that you should have when starting this business. The other thing that you should have, of course, is the equipment for purifying this water that you're going to get. Let's say you're getting this water from the tap water, that is the municipal council water, and in this case each and every source of water has a different equipment or a different machine for purification. If it's the tap water, that is the municipal council water, it has its own machine. If it's a borehole water, it has its own machine. If it's maybe you're getting water from it's water that has a lot of fluoride, iron and other suspended solids, it has its own machine. So in this case there are 3 types of RO machines, that is the reverse osmosis system machines, that you need to have depending on the type of water that you are going to use. So number one thing, you should need to consider which water that you are using. So the water that this is what I'll say, that if the water that you're using has so much fluoride, iron and other suspended solids, you're going to use a different machine, of which it's more expensive than using the fresh water. Let me call it fresh water from the municipal council, because of course there it undergoes some purification, though not all. So for here you're going to come and maybe purify it a little bit. Maybe you are looking at maybe it will pass through some fewer stages than you could have used the borehole water, because when you're using the borehole water, it has very, very high fluoride, iron and other suspended solid in it. So when you're using the tap water, it's it's cheaper for you, and even the machine that you're going to buy, it's a little bit cheaper. So when you're looking at those equipment, you should be very careful on which water you are going to use, because like now if you're using the fresh water that is for the municipal council, it just undergoes like 6 stages. That is maybe pre-chlorination, sand filtration, carbon filtration, pH adjustment. Of course, they have to adjust the pH to be neutral. The pH for water, of course, is neutral, is 7. So if it's below 7 and if it's higher than 7, they have to adjust that that pH. Is chemistry ringing in your mind? High school chemistry, Form 1, is it ringing in your mind? Yes, that. So they have to adjust the pH for that water, and of course the ultraviolet disinfection. Of course, those are like 6 stages that water is going to undergo for it to be clean, if it's that water from the tap. But when it comes to maybe from the borehole water, it's going to undergo maybe from 8 to 9 stages for it to be clean, because it has high volume of metals, fluoride, iron, and other suspended material solids. So basically what I'm saying, when you're using tap water, the machine for purifying tap water, it's a little bit cheaper compared to the machine that you'll buy for purifying water, maybe from the borehole, from a dam, yeah. And there's also a machine that you can use that you are purifying water from a very dirty river, a very dirty dam, or maybe you're getting your water from the ocean or from the sea. It's a different machine. So in this case, what I'm saying is using a machine that cleans, that purifies tap water, it's cheaper. And let me just give you a range on how you can purchase this machine. So for a machine that that purifies the tap water or the fresh water, that is the municipal council water, it ranges between, for a 250 to 1000 liters machine, it ranges between 170 Kenyan shillings to 250 Kenyan shillings. And then now the other two, they are the reverse osmosis system machines that you use to purify the borehole water, the dam water, or maybe the river water. Maybe if it doesn't have very high iron and fluoride and other suspended solid in it, if they are not so high, that machine, the 300 liters to 1000 liters, it costs between 270,000 Kenyan shillings to 600,000 Kenyan shillings. And then the other one, that if the water has so high amount of fluoride, iron, and other suspended solids, it ranges between 330,000 Kenyan shillings to 1.3 million Kenyan shillings. So you can see the range in prices. It differs depending on which machine you're going to buy. And another equipment that you need at that point, it's maybe an equipment for maybe cleaning the bottles. If they are, after the customer brings the bottle, or after you have bought the bottle, you clean up the bottles. There are those machines that use like a very high pressure, and then they clean the bottles for you. And maybe another machine for maybe sealing up the containers, the water bottle containers. So basically that's what you need to know in this business. And then another part is about the bottling of your water. Maybe you are going to bottle water maybe from 500 ml, 1 liter, 5 liter, and then 20 liters. And then who is your target market? Who are you targeting? In this case, in the marketing point, who are you targeting? And for you to be very successful in this business, that's why I'm telling you, do not take the point on having all the permits, all the 6 permits. Do not take it lightly, because for you to be very successful, you need to have all that, and for you to have so many customers, and for you to have to target a very large group of people. Maybe you want to sell your water to the clubs are along your area. Let me give an example. Like when you come to Nairobi, like Thika Road, it has a lot of clubs, and then you can sell your water in those, you know, in those entertainment areas. If it's a hotel, who is your target market? And that's why I'm telling you, you need to be very serious in taking these permits and having this like the KEBS mark. You need to have that certification for you to brand for your water to be branded as safe to people, because even the people are going to trust your product on what you are going to sell to them. And then when it comes to the marketing part, be very vigilant on this, on how you're going to market yourself. Are you going to go to that entertainment area, to that hotel, and then give receipts? This is what and what services I can offer. Are you going to target on the households, maybe in that location? You come to them and tell them, I do purify water, this is what and what I do. I'm located at a certain place. If you need water, just call me at this number, and then I'll bring water to you on free delivery. And remember, like I told you on the other video on LPG business, when you include the delivery charges on the charges that you are going to charge for that 1 bottle of water, or on that 20 liters of water bottle. So you just include the delivery charges there, but you're going to tell that customer it's free delivery based on where you are located. So know your target market. And of course, when starting this business, just focus on a very large target market, you know, because maybe you might find yes, you are distributing to the household, and then there comes a person who tells you that maybe I have this function on a certain day. Can you brand maybe some few pieces of bottles, or 500 ml bottles for my function? And that's a good thing, because you have all the certificates, you have all the permits. You're going to brand that bottle the way your customer needs. So basically, that's all you need to know about this business, and all you need to do when starting this business. And then market yourself by maybe putting those stickers, you know, as you go to different flats or gates of people. You find people have some stickers on those gates. I'm located here, call this number, free delivery charges, this and this. Yeah, so basically that's all you need to know about this business. I don't think there's a point that I've left out, that I've not mentioned, that you need to know. But all in all, this is what you need to know when starting this business. So kindly, if you are new in this channel, do not leave this channel without subscribing. Kindly consider subscribing, guys, and I really appreciate. So I think I'll see you on my next episode, of Business Elite with me. So until next time, bye.